Hi, I'm Aaron Contorer, Chairman of FP Complete. Today we're going to talk about avoiding some of the hidden security vulnerabilities in cloud computing. The important thing to understand in cloud computing is that all of your resources, even the most fundamental ones like your machines and storage, are now accessible to people with admin privileges. A really common mistake in setting up cloud computing is to give everyone in your admin team far too much access to all of the accounts that control the core resources. It doesn't matter how secure your operating system and your applications are if your storage and your network are wide open to everyone on your admin team, because that's really granting too much privilege, and that privilege has a way of growing over time, spreading to people who don't need it, and heaven forbid if any of that privilege were to be compromised, that compromising person would have access to the actual data and the actual network that all your systems run on. There's no glass house in the cloud. The cloud is your new secure facility. So it's really important to manage your cloud credentials properly. At FP Complete, we strongly encourage the use of single sign-on facilities in which different credentials for different resources are securely stored, and users access only the resources they need to administer for a given task at a given time. A lot of companies will pick a small number of credentials and give them to everybody, or a small number of accounts that have full privileges on everything. We advise against this practice. It's a much better idea to think about what the different resources are in your system, who needs access to them, and how to set up accounts that give groups of access capabilities to people who have to carry out a certain task. Most cloud providers have some sort of a single sign-on facility that allows you to group credentials and store them securely somewhere. There are also more powerful products available from other vendors, including Secure 360 from FP Complete. Whatever system you use, the important principle here is to isolate the accounts and credentials that give access to core resources. Don't have a few accounts that provide access to everything, and don't give access to accounts to people who don't need that access. Especially remember this when configuring automation or cloud resources that need access to other cloud resources. Your application servers, for example, may have to have credentials in order to access your data servers. These credentials need to be stored securely and can't be taken lightly. If you don't take seriously the storage of your credentials and the allocation of access permissions, you are essentially unlocking the main door to your warehouse. It doesn't matter how secure individual facilities are if you just let everyone in to the core facility. It's not necessary to reinvent the wheel with credential management. Single sign-on facilities like Secure 360 and others give you the ability to group your credentials and store them securely, and then access them through accounts that aggregate those capabilities. You don't have to invent these cases yourself. You can use pre-baked common cases from experienced cloud providers or cloud consultancies or cloud software engineers. Learn about how others have configured their cloud credentials. Don't try to invent it yourself, because it's too easy to omit a case that years of experience would have shown you is important. Credential management and single sign-on are some of the most important things you can do to protect your core assets, the actual servers, storage facilities, and networks on which all of your most important corporate applications are going to be running. Don't take cloud security lightly. Securing the cloud is equivalent to locking the door on your data center. It's a must-do. If you'd like any help with cloud security, of course we at FP Complete are happy to help, either with our Secure 360 software or with our advanced consultancy services. We've helped dozens of companies with problems like this, and we're very happy to share the knowledge with you.